Have you been putting off your website redesign project because you don't have everything figured out? Are you waiting until you got your business in that perfect place until you're going to actually tackle this project? Here's an idea that might surprise you. Not having everything figured out perfectly just yet is exactly why you should start your website design project now. Today, I want to talk about one of the biggest myths in website design, that idea that you have to have all your ducks in a row before starting your website project. I've worked with hundreds of business owners, and I'm going to tell you something interesting. The ones who got the best results often started with just one simple, clear, protruding thought. This website isn't working anymore. That's it. That's all they knew. They didn't have perfect pictures ready to go. They didn't have their copy. Maybe they didn't even really have a clear idea of their brand visuals at this current moment in time. But what they did know and what they did have was the recognition that their current website wasn't serving their business. It wasn't attracting the ideal clients, and it wasn't making them the money they deserved. That's why waiting for perfection is actually holding you back, and how starting a website design project unprepared might be the best decision you'll make this year. Welcome to Website Design Made Simple, the podcast for busy small business owners who want a high-performing website that converts and sells their offers, even while they're sleeping. Because you deserve to have a strategic and beautiful website that truly represents your brand and positions you as the expert that you are. I'm your host, Jenny B., web designer and creative director at Jenny B Designs, where we believe that your website is the one thing that makes you sales and builds your brand at the same time. Ready to say goodbye to a website that you're embarrassed to share? And hello to a money-making, personality-packed powerhouse? Let's head into today's episode. Welcome back to the show. I'm excited to have you here. My name is Jenny B, like the intro just said, and my passion is helping small business owners just like you design beautiful, but more importantly, strategic and converting websites that attract your ideal clients and make you money. And I do this with full website redesign projects, as well as website audits and consultations. Today, we're going to talk about that myth that you heard about in the introduction, why you don't have to wait until you have everything perfectly figured out, and why you should just get started if your website isn't working. And let's talk about why this is so important. One of the most common things I hear from potential clients is that they tell me they're not ready yet. They tell me that they need to really write all their copy before we work together, or get those photos taken care of, or finish their brand guidelines or their visuals, or figure out their exact service packages for their business before they actually start. And I hear you. Starting a website project feels big. It feels like you should have all the answers first. But here's something that I've learned after years of designing websites. The actual process of creating your website often helps you figure out all those other pieces. It's really like this beautiful domino effect, where one decision lends clarity to another in a different area of your business. I'm going to share a little story. I had a client last year, at the end of last year, and she was so worried about her brand colors. She didn't have any brand colors, those colors that actually design your website with. She didn't have them picked out. And she'd been putting off her website design project for actually close to a year because she didn't have these perfect colors picked out. And she spent that whole year apologizing for her current website, losing potential clients because it wasn't set up properly, and really feeling stuck. And when she finally decided to take the leap and we started working together, here's what happened. Through our work together, we naturally uncovered her perfect brand colors. But not only that, but a more clear vision for her entire business. That's because a website redesign isn't just about making things pretty. That's a piece of it, but it is more. It is a strategic process that helps you get crystal clear on who you're trying to reach, what makes your business unique, how to position your services, what your client journey looks like, and of course, the colors and the fonts that represent your brand best. Here's what you really should know before starting a website project, before you call me and decide that you want to work together. It's pretty simple. Here's what you need to know. Your current website isn't working. It's not attracting your ideal clients. It's not making you money. It doesn't reflect where your business is today. and you have currently in your business a viable service that you know that works. That's it. Everything else, that is why I'm here. That's what I live for. And that's what you will learn and we will uncover during the design process. I'm going to share with you a little bit about what happens when you work with a website designer because I think this might help, alleviate some of those fears from those people who say, oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. When we get together, we first start with a discovery call. And it's not this high pressure sales call. It's really about a conversation. I want to know where your business is today and where you want to take it. That's literally the first question that I ask on my call. I want to know what's frustrating you about your current website and where you want to go. A lot of times, clients come to me on this call saying, I don't even know what I need. And that is perfectly okay. That's why I'm here. That's what the call is for. I'm listening and I'm starting to put the pieces together and I'm learning how we can structure your site, what elements you'll need, and what support you might need along the way. You don't have the copy. Maybe you need some help with copywriting. I have resources for that on my team. Maybe you don't know about your brand colors. We can tackle that together. And what often surprises clients is the technical stuff. Sometimes they come to me and they say, I'm really concerned about, the domains, the hosting, all that behind the scenes stuff. It can feel really overwhelming. But here's the thing, you don't need to figure this out before you come to me, and you don't need to do it alone. Part of my job is to walk you through this, to help you set up these accounts. And of course, to make sure that these accounts are in your name because you do need to own these. That is so important. I'm going to talk about another client that I had last year. She was a coach and she said that she just wanted a basic, simple website that would just showcase her services. And through our discovery process, when we were starting to talk on our strategy call, she realized that her current service packages weren't actually serving her ideal clients because we got really clear on who are your ideal clients. We're writing copy for them. And when she thought about it, she said, actually, my service packages aren't aligning with these ideal clients. And by the time that we launched a new site, she had completely restructured her offerings. She raised her investment and she created a more clear client journey because this website project going through it actually gave her the structure and the deadline. Okay, that's a really important point. The deadline that she needed to make these decisions. Now, you may be thinking, well, what if I make all these decisions and I change my mind later? And here's my rebuttal to you because we're going to all change and we're going to grow. Your business grows, you grow, and a well-designed website should grow with you. I build flexibility into all my designs so you can easily update the content. You can add new services, adjust your messaging, add more pages, whatever you need to do as your business evolves. That is what a good website will bring to the table. Now, as far as the process, what it actually looks like, because when I share it with people, it's often less intimidating. And my process is relatively quick. I have a 4-week build time, and typically my projects take about 6 to 8 weeks from start to finish. I shared before, we have that first discovery call, and if we are a good fit, then we will schedule a strategy call and we will have a roadmap from that call on what needs to happen, what kind of support that you need. Are we going to be working on your visuals in conjunction with this website? Do we need help with the copywriting? All of those things are going to come about from that strategy call. Images. Sometimes people don't even think about images. I mentioned this earlier. Sometimes people aren't coming to me because they don't have the images. Other times people don't know that they do need images. So either way, we will work that into the process for you to get some images if that's what you need. And then, of course, let's talk about investment. Because a lot of times, I know a lot of people think, this all sounds wonderful, but I should wait until I have more money. But here's the thing, your website isn't a cost, it is an investment. That should be making you money. Every month you wait is another month of losing potential clients, missed opportunity, revenue left on the table, and time spent apologizing or being embarrassed of your current website. If you think about it, if your new website helps you land just 1 or 2 new ideal clients, it pays for itself. And the best part is it works for you 24/7, month after month. It is your best employee. I say this all the time. Your website should be your best employee working around that clock. I had a client, Kate, when we built her website, she signed a new client, I think she said within a week of launching the new website at her new higher investment because she had a professional strategic online presence that attracted her ideal clients and converted them into customers within a week of launching her new site. So to wrap this up, kind of all that I'm getting to is that I want you to stop waiting for that perfect moment to start your website project, because that perfect moment, it doesn't exist. And instead, ask yourself these simple questions. Does your current website make you proud? Is it attracting your ideal clients? Is it making you money while you sleep? Oh, there's nothing better than waking up to consultation calls booked in your schedule. And finally, does it reflect where your business is today? If you answered no to any of these questions, that's all you need to know to get started. Truly, that is it. At the beginning of the episode, I said that the clients who sometimes get the best results often start with just knowing this isn't working anymore. That's because they're open to the process. They're ready to let go of what's not working and build something that truly serves their business. And, if you're sitting here thinking, yes, this is exactly what I needed to hear, then I want you to take action. Not next week, not next quarter, not when you get your next client, but today. Book a call with me. Let's talk about where you are and where you want to go. There's no pressure, no obligation. It's just a conversation about possibilities. Because here's what I know for sure. Your business deserves a website that works as hard as you do. And you deserve a website designer, a partner who can guide you through the entire process. From I don't know where to start to I am so excited and obsessed with my website and I can't wait to share it with everyone I meet. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you next time. And that wraps up another episode of Website Design Made Simple. I hope you found the insights shared in this episode valuable and takes you one step closer to creating a website that attracts more of your ideal clients and builds your brand. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a minute to leave a review on Apple Podcasts or a rating on Spotify. Your review will help us reach more small business owners like you who are ready to make more money with their website. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.